It's fall, y'all. Heyo, welcome back to the channel. It's Delaney with DeathandCandy 27. Today we're going to be doing this fall inspired look. I hope that you enjoy it and you are ready for fall because it's fall time. Monday was fall, it's time for fall. Where are you, Texas? Like, I need you to be 75 degrees or less during the day and 50 or below at night. Give me what my heart desires, which is no more sweating. Stay tuned if you guys want to see me create this great look today. I really like the way that it came out. We'll see you guys on the application. Let's get started with this application today. I'm very excited. Fall is my favorite. It is just it's the best time of year. You have those warm afternoons and those cool chilly nights, and it's just a nice transitioning of the season. You're like, okay, I made it through the heat of summer and now I just have to get through the rest of the year. And so anyways, today we're going to be doing a fall inspired look. I'm going to call it a fall goddess look. I did make a special headpiece to put onto this, so stay tuned for the end of the video for that. I've done just about everything up until contour of the face. I've already went in with my powder to set. I totally skipped concealer today. I don't know what I was thinking, but I guess I'm pretty woke. My under eyes don't look like complete trash that I can see, so we're just gonna go ahead and get into the contour using my normal schmormal lunatic cosmetic labs, and we're gonna do a little bit of mix of the grays and the browns because why not? It's fall. We're gonna start with a Morphe M436, and this is my normal go-to. We're gonna jump into kind of the medium brown tones and like the lighter two of the gray, and we're gonna really bring it up to like the blush area because I want the full face to like come together. So does anyone have any plans for fall? Fall is one of my favorite times to like be outside, obviously, because of the weather changing, and you can wear like a hoodie and not be completely dead inside, but you can also, you know, wear a hoodie and actually need it. Best time of the year for me. Always in a hoodie or like long sleeves. It's what I like to live in. I always go to like the Dallas Arboretum every year. It's one of my favorite places to go for like the fall because they get like thousands and thousands of pumpkins and line everything. I'll insert like some footage here too. I just love going there. I've gone there the last couple of years. It's just one of my favorite places to go because it's just all the foliage and like being in nature and stuff, and it's relatively decently priced. And you know, I do suggest if you're a local and you'd like to go there, definitely go there on like a weekday because the weekends are always like crazy. People shooting photos for the quinceañera, like it's just a lot. It's a whole lot. That would be my suggestion, is to go during a weekday if you're a local. I'm sure that they have other things like that in botanical gardens for like other places, so don't feel left out if you can't go to the Dallas Arboretum because there's botanical gardens everywhere. I might want to check out the Fort Worth one this year. Yeah. Anyway, blush. So we're just going to take my normal Bare Minerals fan brush, which is discontinued, and we're going to be doing a mixture of blushes today. I pulled over my Tarte Feisty, which is kind of more of a reserved rose pink, and then we're going to be layering it with the ALAMAR Cosmetics Colorette Blush Trio, and this is in the Fair Light range. I think she has two of these, and then she has like a, sorry, it's really dusty in there, a tan to medium, and we're going to be using Scorcher, which is over here. It's more of a duochrome kind of shift. It has like gold reflex in it, but I know it looks really dark like on screen there, and then maybe a little bit of Castaway too, who knows. But I just love the formula of these. I have loved everything that I've ever tried from ALAMAR Cosmetics. I even got a gloss from them, and I just like, I'm not a gloss person, but that gloss is very, very nice. And so we're going to just take a little bit of the Tarte Feisty, and we're just going to really get those cheeks there. And I'm going to blend it a little bit to where my contour is, just like I pulled the contour up a little bit into the face. But yeah, so I'm just really excited for fall. If you couldn't tell, like, it's my favorite time. It's when Halloween is, like, I love Halloween so much. I just love that there's like no pressure. There's no pressure for Halloween. Like, you can just do whatever you fucking want. You can just be whatever you want. You could dress however you want. I'm gonna go on with Scorcher now, and I'm gonna focus that one more on the cheekbone itself. Stay tuned to, you know, lots of makeup looks coming for me in, you know, October. I want to keep them spooky, but I also want to do like some regular stuff because, you know, I'll probably only have like 4 or 5 uploads. Maybe I'll try to do some bonus videos. I'm gonna dab into Castaway and Scorcher a little bit. and just bring that up into the brow area. Kind of like what blush draping is, but like I'm not trying to do anything super crazy into the brows. I'm just kind of bringing a little bit of color into there. So a lot to come in store for fall. And that's like the last time when anyone's like, oh, Christmas is gonna be here soon. Christmas is, it's okay. This is like not my fave because people are just so stressed out. Like I'm stressed enough as it is, but people are super stressed out when it comes to Christmas time. So I'm just like, I really need you to calm down, like a lot, like A++ calm down. I jump into Brow Gal, the Instant in the Brown Hair 02. So to work on brows today, I did a little bit of mixing with one of my affiliate brands, Distinction Cosmetics. So that darker orange shade is Samhain, and then the yellow is Caution. These are the eyebrow formulas, so they are vegan and cruelty-free. And then the tan color down here is a little bit of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow and Taupe mixed with this mixture of Samhain and Caution, just to give me that little bit of like a yellower brown. We're gonna do like a faded ombre brow, so I'm really excited. I have my code with Distinction. It's fast times. It saves you 15%. If you do want to go ahead and order over there, you know, save yourself some money, but like no pressure, but like so these have been sitting here on my pan for a little bit, so I'm just going to use a little bit of the Inglow Duraline, and I will just kind of rehydrate them a little bit. And then we're going to take an angled brush from Sephora. This is the number 22. And then I think for the front side of the brow, like the first fourth, I'm going to use just Samhain on its own. Then I'm going to use the transition color between that and Caution. Then go into Caution itself. And then I'm going to use the mixture color with the ABH Dip Brow as like a liner for later. Bloop, 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 bloop. I'm just gonna use like the faintest amount of like Samhain by itself because it's a very pungent orange. I know it looks kind of blocky right now, but don't worry because we're gonna fix that later. Just for right now, it's Lego brows only. Jump on the other side real quick. Been really debating lately on like shaving my eyebrows off. I don't know, like I feel like that's the next step for me is shaving my eyebrows off. You'll let me know down in the comments if that's something I should do. I'm terrified of having to redraw my eyebrows completely, but I did it in my Jeffree Star video and it was fine. It took some getting used to, but like I was able to do it. I'm gonna go ahead and dip into where I mix Caution and Samhain together and start working on the middle section of the brows. But I feel like that's like the next step. Like once you start doing makeup, like more than just your everyday, and I'm talking about people who like barely put on mascara and eyeliner and like that's it for them. When you start doing it from that point to like where I'm at now, not that I'm doing any kind of like crazy makeup here, like I'm not saving the world as far as makeup is concerned or necessarily bringing anything crazy to the table, but it just seems that you just become more and more acquainted and naturalized to crazy makeup like that. And I just feel like that's the next step. You know, you just shave off your eyebrows at some point when you're a makeup artist or an aspiring, you know, makeup artist, or, you know, if you like just not having brow hair on your face. I don't know, maybe my feed on Instagram and who I follow, and a lot of them have like shaved brows. I want to be part of the cool kids club. I want to be like them. I want to have no brows. I was like, maybe I'll just shave off like a portion of them. You know, like some people will shave like up until right here and then the rest is gone. But like I don't have a problem with the tail end of my brows. So I'm just like, well, if I'm just going to shave my brows, then I'm just going to shave my brows all the way off. Fuck it. I'm going to dip into Caution itself and just get the last part of this brow done. But yeah, I just feel like that's the next step is just shaving my brows. So if y'all want to see that in a video, or, you know, if you don't want me to shave my eyebrows off, let me know down in the comments and we'll have a discussion about that. And I will take your silence as full support. Another thing I wanted to talk about is that I'm excited for the people that like are still following me after the giveaway and like are still subscribed to me on YouTube. Like, y'all are so nice. I told myself, don't get excited about your numbers increasing during the giveaway because like that's the part of the giveaway, you know, that's the point. But I was just really afraid that like most people after the giveaway was done, they were just gonna unfollow. I don't necessarily feel like I'm that kind of person. Normally, if I just don't want to follow the person that's hosting a giveaway, then I just don't participate in the giveaway, and I just didn't know if like the general public would also be the same. But now that I know, thank you guys again just so much for like your constant support, and like I've gained a lot of followers that I really like through that giveaway, and it just made me like so happy. I'm just very appreciative of all the people that have watched me and stayed with me. I'm just gonna clean up these brows a little bit, make them not so blocky, and I'll be right back. What are you doing, bird? Brows are done. Now for highlights. Going to be using some of the Maybelline Strobing liquid, and this is in deep gold. It just makes a nice little base. It is a little bit dark for my skin sometimes, but since I put that blush underneath, we should be okay. Take my normal like foundation brush that's from Wish that put all my shitty wet highlight in. Just for some reason it pulls like more, I would say like orange on me than like gold. And I think that's why I like it for some looks. This is definitely not a highlight that I'm like picking up every day and I'm like, hell yeah, I'm so glad I have this. For highlight, I'm going to be taking the Bombshell Cosmetica Be Sweet Glow Highlighter Palette. This is discontinued. You can no longer buy it from them, but I think it was a really cute collection, to be honest. Like, I love the packaging on the outside. It just gives me like very springy vibes. I don't know. I like it. It's cute. The Dripping Honey collection, I think is what it was called. But it was just so nice. And like, honestly, the stuff they're coming up with nowadays, they could make some more money off this. That's the inside. So you have your more lighter yellows and then you have some darker pinks. It's just beautiful for like all kinds of skin tones. And we're going to be focusing on the colors Bumblebee and Honeylicious. So this one is Bumblebee. It's more of like a deep orange, not as gold and like yellow. And then Honeylicious is actually more of a yellow gold. So we're just going to be mixing the two of those on a Morphe M510. And like this one is super pigmented, so like you really do not need a lot. And I'm just going to take that up where we applied the blush earlier, just like around the brow. But great dupe for this is the Trophy Wife Kilowatt highlighter from Fenty, at least for the yellowy gold. But I just like how wet this looks. Like, look at my cheek. That's what the light's bright. On the lip, on the nose. And then we're gonna be taking my normal Morphe M562. Same shades. A little bit of Honeybun, which is like the lighter yellow. Just mixing all three of those together and putting that under the brow. My face looks wet. Love it. Okay, it is time for the eyes. So we are going to prime with the Urban Decay Primer Potion in the shade Original. And then for the ice today, we're going to be using the Strobe, soon to be renamed Shroud Cosmetics, and this is the Divinity palette. You may have been seeing their new Arcana palette. I'll put a nice little clip of it right here. It looks gorgeous. I'm definitely buying it. It looks beautiful. I didn't see the price, but I'm sure it's going to be probably on brand. It's a bigger palette than this. This is only 8 pans inside. It's been out for a long time. It's not like it's anything new or fancy or anything, but I just love it for fall, and it's one of my favorite fall go-to palettes. Like, I just love the earth tones in here. We're gonna jump in first for the crease with the Morphe M412, my go-to, and we're gonna be putting down Retai, which is Reti, whatever it is. It's a nude, it's a matte. I do like it for the transition because it gives a little bit of color, but not like too much. So I'm just gonna put that in right under where the brow bone color for my highlight was, and just blend those two together. I'll go back in with my highlight here in a little while, and then I'm just kind of dragging it out, like not trying to blend too much down into this part of the eye, but just kind of like a nice little wisp right out. But I love Reti or Retai, however you're supposed to pronounce it, just for like an all over lid color. And then we're gonna take Freya, which is a beautiful like dead brown plum looking color. I love it so much. I don't know why I ever hold the palette up. Like, I'm putting it on screen for you guys to see. Like, taking the same, and I'm going very lightly on just the tip of the brush, focusing it on one side because I'm gonna concentrate this more into the deep set of the crease. I'll probably end up taking a deeper brush in there, but I am doing a cut crease today, so it probably won't really matter too much, but I definitely want that deep pigmentation like in the deep set of the crease. But I love how, I'm just going to refer to them as Shroud moving forward. Shroud Cosmetics blends their formulas for their mattes. Like, they're just so beautiful. I have the Creepy Cute palette as well. I'll probably use that for like a Halloween look or something, just because it's so creepy cute, like, honestly. Good. Jump onto the other side. Maybe I'm just high on life today. Like, everything seems to be blending beautifully. Cut crease. We're going to be using the ColourPop No Filter in 00. We're going to use that same, the Morphe M170-2. Also a great crease cutting brush if you don't like to do a liquid highlight underneath the brow. And we're just going to cut the crease. No special way, just, you know, the normal ass way. I'm just not one of those people that like, they put it on the lid and they look up. Like, I'm just like, wherever the eye socket is, that's where that needs to be. And then for the outer corner of the cut crease, like, I'm not trying to do a super defined line like as much. I'm honestly just getting like the excess off of my brush because like I want it there, but like I don't need it there. There we are, sisters. Done. When you cut that crease and you cut it good, one of those Instagram blends. We're gonna take the Sephora Pro 14, my good handy dandy. And we're gonna take Hawthorne, which is a nice nude shimmer. Also beautiful, like putting these 3 shades together in just a different shape. Love it for this eye look. And we're gonna place that into the inner corner here. And just very lightly patting. While the concealer makes the eye wet, it also mattifies because it's a matte concealer. So gotta get it while it's still wet. And then once we get to the outer part of the eye, we're gonna switch up brushes. We're gonna take the Morphe M149 with Hawthorne again and just go right under where that cut crease line is. And just kind of plop it right there on the outside. And I'm gonna go in and get all that detail right up there against the line. And then we are going to take Aphrodite, back to this Sephora Pro 14. Aphrodite is like a clay orangey matte. And we're just gonna very lightly apply that over the eye. Careful to not step over where we just placed down Hawthorne. And I'm just dabbing just to build up pigmentation. In the one spot where I need this with this brush, because we're gonna go in with a smaller detailer brush here in a sec. But I like this because like this shade kind of reminds me of like a watermelon. I'm not quite sure why. I think it's because it is so like very, very dialed down red, but also orange. Not that watermelons are orange, but like if I saw this color in a watermelon, I'd be like, eh, whatever. And it reminds me of like those really vibrantly orange pumpkins. Like I think that's why I like it so much. From summer to fall, like it's a good transitioner. And then I'm just like letting it blend into Hawthorne like on the lid where the two are gonna marry together just to kind of tint Hawthorne, but not really like take away from. And then to do the outer part of the eye, we're gonna pick back up that M149 and go back in. And we're just gonna continue on this shape on the outer corner here. Because we want like the most pigmentation to be like on this outer corner of the eye. Not anything else really. Everything else is gonna kind of just fade away. Just like I want to fade away. When I was making this look, I was like, okay, I'm gonna make it like nice and airbrushy and like, and then we're taking like the faintest amount of it like on the outer part of the lower lash line just to kind of help blend into the color we'll be placing there. Yeah, no real defined in on the cut crease. It just kind of like blends back out into the skin. So earlier I put a bunch of powder down under the eye. So now it's time to blend into that bitch. We're gonna take the Morphe M169 and we're gonna take the last shade of the palette, which is Ocean. It's the yellow shade, and we're just gonna blend it right into where Aphrodite was and then take that into the inner corner of the lower lash line as well. This is just like a really nice muted yellow, like a mustard. If you're not really like into yellows, this is a great like stepping stone yellow because you can just blend this into any brown or even into Freya would be really pretty if you just want to focus on this palette, or Rati. It's also very beautiful with Milda, which is a green. But if you're just not into like really punchy looks like that and you just want to be very chill, like this is a great earth tone palette for you to pick up. Not affiliated with Shroud Cosmetics at all, but like I wish a bitch would. You know that the brand was started by a 16-year-old, and I think I was watching her video about how she was changing the name from Strobe to Shroud, and like same girl, like I would have picked a name from my iTunes Shuffle playlist. Like if I had my own brand, like I would be naming it after weird ass shit like that. Like I would name a shade Little Pete because I love Little Pete. Rip. I know I had said before that we were going to use that liner, so let me go ahead and get that. You can take same Sephora angle brush, dip into where I mixed Caution, SAMHAIN, and the ABH Dip Brow and Taupe. It's just like a nice like mustard. I like it. I'm just going to apply that onto the lower waterline here. Yes, this will pair with the lip color of choice nicely. Mustard Brows 2020. And then for the top waterline, this is from Appeal Cosmetics, and this is the shade Desert Taupe. It's just a gel liner. It's a little bit darker, so for the upper waterline, that's going to be preferred. Oh, forgot we're using glitter. Okay, so where our cut crease line is, we're going to be taking one of the Stila Cosmetics Glitter and Glows, and this is in Bronze Bell. It's a nice bronze. You know what they look like. It's not like they're new. This one's been out forever. And we are going to take a little liner brush, a bent liner brush. This is from Morphe. This is the E38. And we're going to apply it onto the inner corner of the cut crease and then on the lower lash line on the opposite side. That's just how I like to wear my glitter looks, man. Like it's a shape that I liked and I never really got away from. So I'm just gonna apply that here real quick. It just makes it like nice. Like, I don't know, shit. Sometimes I'll take it when I do a cut crease like all the way out. Not with this look. I'm gonna go off camera and do mascara, lashes, lip. Mascara first is going to be the Tarte Tarte's, nothing fancy there. I always use it for lash prep. And then we're going to be using the Toddy TL6s. They have a nice like gradient. And then the lip is actually going to be from Bella Gaunt. This is in the shade Harvest, and it's just like a nice mustard, so it's actually going to blend in very nicely with that liner. And so I will be right back. Okay guys, so here is the final look. So lashes, lips, headpiece. I went ahead and applied a little bit of a hawthorn onto my upper lip area where the cupid's bow is to kind of just soften it. I didn't want it to be like mustard. So I hope that you guys enjoyed watching me make this look. Let's go ahead and get right into close-ups so you can check this out fully up close. Okay guys, well those are the close-ups. I hope that you enjoyed watching me make this look today. I hope it inspired you to come up with something fall and goddessy and golden for your own looks to be created for this holiday season. Can't wait until October comes so we can do even more fall festivity stuff. It's just going to be so fun. I can't wait to come up with ideas. If there's anything that you want to see, put it down in the comments. Follow me on my social media. It's all DeathandCandy27. I have my Instagram and Facebook page and also here, so please subscribe before you go if this is the first video that you saw today. Stay tuned in the cards to see some of my other videos. I will definitely link everything there so you can just continue. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye!